Welcome to the Otherside podcast, bro.
It's good, y'all. Do-do-do.
Do-do-do. What is that? Do-do-do. I hear that in all your tracks.
That's what I do. Do-do-do. Gunshots. Yeah.
Is that you? You did you make that
Yeah,
ad-lib up?
I started just saying that shit one day. I was in the booth. I just started saying, oh, it's just going crazy. Bow, do-do-do, bow. And then once that shit started clicking, I was like, oh, nah, this shit gonna go crazy.
I feel like that's your thing.
Yeah, niggas been calling me that shit before I even was using it as an ad-lib.
They called you that?
Yeah, do-do-do, you know, like Chief Keef, but that's when that shit was going on, that drill shit out there in Chicago. And I used to have dreads. And, you know, so that shit was calling me do-do-do.
Nah, I'm jacking. That's mad funny. That's how they would call. That's how they refer to you. Mm-hmm. Wait, so what's Bankroll Buna? How'd you get that name?
All right, well, my grandmother gave me Buna, my mom's and them, you know. So I just added the Bankroll to the Buna. So that's just been my name all my life since I was a baby.
Yeah. You ever get Buna? I used to think it was Buna.
Yes, people be mixing it up because people don't know. I don't know, like, they got to stop calling me that shit because that shit starting to get annoying.
Nah, people be saying anything.
They be saying anything.
You know what Bunda is?
Who?
You ever heard of that?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
It's British shit. But
That's
whatever.
Probably some AO shit.
Yeah, it is. It's Bunda is like a fat ass. In British.
Yo, this nigga.
I like bundas.
Yeah. That's all. You ever heard that the British rappers say that? I think. I could be talking crazy, but I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah. So tell me about last night. So I saw videos of that concert. What was it called? That concert?
Powerhouse. Yeah, I was at Powerhouse. There was my bro Favi would perform, Rowdy Rebel, all of them, Bobby Shmurda. I seen them, K-Flock, all them niggas was there.
Damn.
Yeah.
And did you perform?
Nah, you know I'm a rapper, so I just come show support. But yeah, soon I'm gonna be doing all of that.
That's pretty fire. How was the turnout?
That shit was fire, bro. Everybody was there. Niggas was joking with each other. You know, I seen Fetty Wap pulled up. He showed love. All that.
So the Bronx guys are cool, like K-Flock and I'm sure B-Lo were there, are cool with the Brooklyn guys. Yeah,
some of us get along, some of us don't. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but for them, yeah, they was cool.
I didn't know that. I thought Brooklyn didn't. I thought that they didn't fuck with each other. Did I make that up?
Some of them don't, but I don't know. I be finding that shit weird too myself. Like, niggas be putting themselves in places that they don't belong on some weird shit.
Niggas just want to be for clout. That's all that shit.
Yeah. Wait, so what's your take on like the Bronx scene right now?
They doing their thing and shit. You know, I ain't no hater. Word, but all that shit niggas talking about Brooklyn drill is dead. Them niggas should eat bowls. You heard? Like, whoever said that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
For me, but other than that, like, how the fuck y'all started doing it without Brooklyn? You know what I mean? So how can it be dead?
Well, I would argue that Bronx is bigger right now. Like, Bronx has surpassed Brooklyn.
Nah, I don't feel like they going crazy right now for the moment because it's new, it's fresh. It's something new for the fans of New York to start tapping in with. So it's like, I bet. So let's see what they got going on over here. They've been doing it in Brooklyn for this long. Let's see what's new. So it's like another episode, another chapter. You know what I mean? So it's like that. That's why people.
And they're all young and their energy is just insane. Like, those videos are hilarious.
Yeah, they be having.
I was about to say, yeah, that's what it really is. Like, they do a lot of social media shit.
Yes, bro.
Like,
the TikTok. That's what Bronx, those guys are good on TikTok. I would have never expect that. Like, because they're young, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing TikTok.
Word.
It's
so strange for me because TikTok I thought was so like, what's the word? Like, I don't know. I just didn't think it was the place where like drill music would thrive. Innocent. I thought TikTok was very innocent. Like, a lot of like
for kids
and like suburbs people, like not people who are like interested in drill music. You know what I mean? But it has its own little community.
Yeah, it definitely do. Niggas just getting signed off for that shit, going crazy on that shit. I just ain't really know how to work it till now. So it's up now. Whoa.
Yeah. What type of content would you be doing?
I was just about to ask that.
What type of content?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be doing some party type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw some drill in there for real, because you know I'm the king of that shit. And, like, that's it. Like, I'm gonna try to make it more creative, though. Add a little twist on it, so I don't be looking like I'm doing shit that everybody else is doing. I like to have my shit exclusive, like.
You can tell from your dance moves and shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
True words. Somebody came up here one time. I don't know if you know him, Tata.
Yeah.
So Tata pulled up. He was like, "Yeah, I need to get Buna up here. My son go crazy. Like, don't let him start dancing. He start wilding."
I start geeking. Yeah. You
Wait,
know.
who's this?
Tata, the boy that was with Kobe that day.
Oh, right. Oh, yes.
He definitely saying
He gonna go crazy too. Like,
younger dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he part of the Brooklyn shit. He got some shit coming too. He fire. I fuck with this shit.
Definitely. He was up here talking very highly.
Like, he one of my main. I be listening to his shit a lot. Or
so who else you fuck with, like the Brooklyn scene, like who you personally say like, yo, I listen to, I bump and shit like that.
like, you already know the foreign side niggas, like Fabio. I listen to, cause I be around these niggas all the time, so I hear they shit all day. So I be listening to they shit. Yeah, me. That's really it. I'm just being honest, bro. Word, like,
You're the type of person that plays their unreleased shit in the car.
Yeah,
like all day.
All day.
Yeah, word.
I don't even know what's going on. The news, nothing. I just do. That's all I hear all day long. But and a couple of my mans, you know, shit.
Yeah, dude. So my like, I think people love, like, you're very entertaining because of the energy you bring. That's why I think TikTok. Like, if you just brought that same energy
to TikTok,
it's similar to Famo. Like, you know, Famo actually, like, a couple of his videos are like famous as fuck on TikTok. Like, there was one, bro, of him on like Wall Street with some dude, and he's like, "Yo, where the bitches at?" And the guy's like, "The bitches," and he's
he be
he's
going
like, "The bitches
crazy.
are outside." It was over like that. He said something hilarious, and it popped off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He be doing mad funny shit. Famo been retarded since we was babies.
Oh, you knew since you were babies?
Yeah, we from the same hood. We from Brownsville. So we been going to school together, young, all that. So the clout shit, we been doing this shit.
Dude, what was he like in school?
He had to laugh.
Yo.
You could guess what that nigga was like in school.
You see what he like now.
Yeah,
Imagine then
holy
when
shit.
he was a little slower. Like, you know what I'm saying? No shout out to Famo and shit. I ain't no disrespect, but he ain't really have it all when we was in school, son. I think he was in the class with the helmets and shit. Gangster.
Shouts out Famo, man. He's so funny.
Yeah, he go crazy though. He go crazy.
Do you think only thing about Famo though, or like just any art, like, do you think he is too much like can you be funny and taken seriously as a rapper? Like, I know he's very big on like, I don't know how much of his fans love him for his music versus love him for just like who he is, and he's mad funny and like his lives are hilarious and he's always saying stupid shit. But I don't know if that's like detrimental to his career.
I think it do help his career. I think it do. Like, all of that shit counts. So I think that he's special because not everybody could do that. For me, so you know, I'll take my hat off to him with that shit. Or like, not everybody could just get on the camera and just think of some crazy shit and go viral with it.
Nah.
Everybody can't do that. Like, I don't really be doing that shit. I just talk through my music.
I was about to say, that's why I like fuck with the music industry now, because like, I feel like it's getting more accepted recently. Like, if you look at people like DDG, like somebody who's a complete YouTuber and never made a song in his life, made a song and now look at him, he's like a mainstream artist. Even Ron Suno, like, everybody was there. Ron Suno early days when he was walking around with people in train station weaving air, like, now look, he a rapper, like.
He was doing mad comedian shit now.
Mad comedian shit. And he ended up getting the pass. So I don't know. I feel like in that situation nowadays, rappers are influencers too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, no hate to Ron Suno, I do feel like he isn't as taken as seriously as some other rappers because they've seen his comedic side. Like, my thing is, so someone like K-Flock, like, no one knows anything about him. He's like very like mysterious, or like Chef G, like very mysterious. Like, you don't see him too much, and I think that helps artists a lot, especially these drill guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that definitely does, because They just talking to their music. They just artists. They go viral off their music. That's how I do.
Yeah.
That's why niggas fuck with me for my music. I don't be doing no comedian shit. Like I ain't really into that shit.
Yeah. I've heard before, I don't know who the fuck said it, but it's like I'm too much like from the hood to be on TikTok. Like they said it in the song. Like I don't know. They said it like it sounded fire, but they said like I don't know what they were saying. Like I'm too much of like a real like gangster to like be on TikTok. Do you agree with that?
Nah, that's stupid.
I would say that's some stupid shit.
Like I thought it made sense to me at the time.
Nah, that shit is dumb.
People be saying anything.
Anything.
Really?
That don't make no sense. That's how you could promote your music through TikTok. You know what I mean? So why would you too gangster? Well, shout out to Super Gangster Guy, whoever said that, cause that was stupid.
Yeah.
Word.
And I don't know, like, I feel like people be throwing that term around, man, if it was too gangster, like, the fuck you mean? Like, yo, bro, you could be the funniest person in the room and an assassin, like, in real life, like, how could you be too gangster to do anything?
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, how about this?
It's funny
All
shooters.
How about this? The bar. Damn, who said this? The bar, like, I've seen too much shit to smile. Like, I've been through too much shit to smile. I feel like Herb said that. I don't remember, but someone said that.
Herb smile all the time. So if he said that, he bullshitting.
So you don't agree with that either?
No, I feel like you tougher when you seen all that shit and you still smiling.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it, that shit ain't break me. Like,
It's
Rowdy
a
came
fact.
out of jail for how long? Active. Edited. Like, you
smiling.
gotta do that.
Wait, what's Rowdy like now? Is he
Movie.
He viral. He going crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa, he got a lot of shit coming, man. He gonna go crazy, man.
Word.
Or he motivated me to start stepping my shit up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, word. After all that time he did, I didn't think that was gonna be the case. Like, but shit.
I ain't gonna front, I felt the same way too.
What?
Like at the video shoot, bro, like you gotta understand, like, it's a room full of people, son. Dead quiet. And he's just freestyling unreleased shit. Just playing his music. Yo, y'all wanna hear this? Y'all wanna hear this?
Yeah.
He got some shit with Thug. Waiting for that to come out.
Dead ass?
Some shit with Thug, and that shit is hard.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is hard.
I want to talk about your shit, the chopped cheese.
Facts.
Oh, chopped cheese, yeah, that shit is going crazy right now. Do chopped cheese. I just want to kill him. I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Congrats about that, the release.
Yeah, that shit.
What can you tell us about that? Or what would you like people to know about that? Is it an EP or an album?
It's an EP.
There's only 4 tracks.
4 tracks on the EP. I got 1 feature on there. All for the Wood. It was me and Fabio. We went viral on that shit. The video gonna be coming soon. You know what I mean? But that's just me speaking my pain and shit, laying it out. And a lot of my music, like it come from like my experiences I went through and shit growing up. So like that's just me talking that shit, you know.
Wait. So speak, because you know me. I love hearing shit like that. I love hearing like background stories, and I think fans do too. So tell me, if you can, like kind of like a summary. Like what are you talking about when you're saying your like upbringing and your background experience?
A lot of this shit that I went through, shit that I seen my family, my peers, the people I care about go through, and shit like that. And I be freestyling a lot. So like say. Like a lot of my lyrics and a lot of the way I be like, how I say it, putting bars together and shit, it be coming from, say we having this conversation and you say some funny shit. Next thing you know, you'll look up, I say the same shit you had said in the track. Like that. Like, so I used to be playing the game with my cousins and shit a lot, and we be just freestyling, joking back and forth, and then I'll go to the studio and I just put that shit in the song, and that shit be just going crazy. I don't know how I do it, but that shit just work.
When it comes from the heart, it's organic. Facts.
Not even in your notes. You just like
I just
remember.
it. Oh, that shit was funny as fuck. Like, this nigga said some funny shit. Or like, and then I put it in the track. Like niggas start saying Jaddy. Jaddy is like a fat ass. I start saying bitches got Jaddy.
Yeah, none of that Bunda shit.
Yo,
None of that.
Bunda. That's why it sounds like Bunda.
Shit. None of that shit.
That's what I thought of.
Yeah,
that's
fine. So why name it chopped cheese?
Because like that's viral. Like nobody is gonna call they shit chopped cheese. Like that's raw for me. And plus it's unique because you only get them shits in New York.
I was about to say that's some super New York shit.
That's some super New York shit, and like that's a burger chopped up. If you want beef, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Through chopped cheese, like. So that's why I don't know. That's why I named it that shit. I said it. That shit was so crazy. The song was so crazy, so raw. Niggas ain't gonna say what I'm saying in these records, bro. I'm telling you.
I fuck with it. I actually love it.
So, a little like insight on the song. What you said was the name of the song with you and Favi?
All for the Woo.
All for the Woo. So like, for a lot of people who don't know it, well, for a while it was a big difference between Brownsville Woo and like Canarsie Woo, right? Like, how long Brownsville been jacking Woo? You feel me? Like, just that whole movement term and all that.
Since like '07, you know, we been Woo, and I just be hyped because to see niggas from other places throwing up my shit that we started in Brownsville, that shit is crazy. And then the four niggas is getting rich off this shit, and it's like, yo, y'all throwing up my hood shit. So it's like, it's a blessing to me. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
How did you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
But how did you meet those guys? Like, how did you meet Fabio? How did you get cool with those guys?
All right, so Fabio, he started doing like, he started collabing with my little bro JD and shit. And he started coming to the hood. So, you know, he's coming to the hood. He was in the spots with us. You know what I mean? Like, in the mud with us, so that we started tapping in this before the big drips, before all of that shit, before everything, before he went through, before he got his deal, before all of that shit. So, you know, we just linked it together. He was fucking with niggas from the nines, and they was fucking with us, and we just made that connection. And he was just in the hood with us all the time, riding around and I hoop these and all that shit. Like, that's how we started clicking.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to see him now. Like, I was surprised when you said you were with them last night and like you're still chilling with them.
Yeah.
Because now he's so big now. Like, when I heard his shit is getting produced by Kanye, his next album.
That's legendary.
Yeah, like actually.
For me. And shout out to Favi for that. And you know, y'all gonna see a lot more shit behind that too. He going crazy. Like, to see that shit warm my heart, you feel me? Cause I don't got no hate in my blood. Everything he get, I said, shit, he winning, I feel like I'm winning. You know what I'm saying?
That's really cool. Is he like, I guess making an effort to put, like, is he still making an effort to put his people on back home, like in Brooklyn?
Yeah, hell yeah, he put me on. I be with him all the time.
Yeah.
We in the crib chilling, you know what I'm saying? He be letting me know, like, he be letting everybody know, yo, Buna next up. Buna, that's the one. So hell yeah, he be doing more than what I expect. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't do that, bro. He official.
That's so good. Yeah.
So being around people like that, you feel like it put like more of a weight on your shoulders. Like, nah, now I gotta do better. Now I gotta.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, that shit put a lot of weight on my shoulders, bro. Like, I gotta make sure I'm stepping up to the plate. Like, I ain't playing around, bro. I can't fuck around. I can't miss. So it'll be a lot of pressure, but for me, I deal with it. I'm a G. Like, yeah.
Shit like that. But look, so we usually we talk about this a lot on a couple of our interviews. You feel me? And like, we gonna let you explain your side, and we gonna tell you what we be saying here. But like, besides rapping, you got a plan B at all?
Nah, I don't got no plan Bs.
The reason why we asked is because we had a debate. I was telling Ross, like, once you fully devoted into this shit, like, a plan B is it's safe, it's cool and all that, but that's not like a safe life. I feel like, me personally, is if you got a plan B, that means you think plan A gonna fail.
Yeah.
And I'm 100% in this shit. Like, plan A gotta work.
Plan A gotta work. If it don't work, it's gonna work another way.
But it's gonna work.
It's gonna be nasty the other way.
So what's your plan A? What's your plan A?
Plan A is just to stay out the way, keep making the music for my fans, and like keep going up off of that. Shit.
How big do you want to be in this shit though?
I need to get on the Hall of Fame. I need some fucking plaques. I need to bring it home for the hood. Like, for me, I want to build fucking centers and shit for the kids out there. Shit to give kids something else to do other than beefing with each other, because it's getting crazy.
I was gonna say, it's getting nasty out here. But that's one thing I do fuck with certain artists. Like, certain artists dead ass know where it is to come from this shit, and they giving back. Especially a lot now, too.
Especially now, yeah.
So...
Wait, can I say something on that note?
Yeah.
So, I agree. I actually really fuck with that. Especially if you were to blow up, you would invest a lot back in your hood. I really respect that. But don't you feel like, I always thought like I love like listening to drill music. I think it's very entertaining and it's unlike anything, but don't you feel like it's like bad for the youth?
Not really. But then it depends on how you take it, like how they taking it. But I don't really feel like it's bad for the youth. If they want to party, that's how they party. That's how that's what we go through. This is real shit.
But I hear a lot of older people who I've come across from those areas have said like now it's nothing like what they remember their childhood being like. Now it's so glorified, and a big part of it has to do because of the music, where like everybody thinks they're like super tough and in gangs and stuff, and everybody like looks up to these artists who did go through it. But now it's like in a whole different perspective where like they want to be like those artists, where the artists are saying like all this shit that they were going through, but not in a good way. They're just saying because they went through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my one big criticism of drill music, and I'm guilty of it too because I love it. I listen to it all day. But
all right, but look,
yeah.
Bro, you listen to it, right?
Yeah.
As you out, did it influence you to go rob somebody?
I think because genuinely,
Hell no.
Because no, I'll tell you why.
Right.
Realistically, because like I'm from like the suburbs. I'm a white person. Like I don't relate as much as like a kid from Brownsville versus a kid from Long Island is gonna like one's gonna be much more influenced by the drill music. Would you agree?
No.
No.
We all kids, we all listening to it.
Because all right, well I'm like the only one from.
I know
where I'm
people
from
that live in suburbs that get busy.
Yeah.
I don't.
I ain't gonna front. Definitely.
Those be the main ones going crazy, knocking down the whole family and going viral.
It's some suburb niggas that's putting
Well,
shit
all right.
down.
So you wouldn't agree that like, well, look, I just know that most people, like listen to drum music and they're actually influenced. Like they want to be like those guys. I'm just not like that. But I don't know. You don't agree?
I'm kind of iffy on that because I feel like it's just a trend with music. Like, and all right, boom. One, I wanted to say from the beginning, them old heads is on nuts. Like, I feel like every old head is like that because I told you, I keep bringing the same thing up. That Snoop Dogg interview when he was like, yo, when I was coming out, a lot of people ain't fuck with my music. Old heads wasn't fucking with me. You know why? Because it's new to them. It's a new generation of people.
Yeah, it's a new generation.
You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely do feel like nowadays, people feel like they got a point to prove. But I don't really blame that on the music more than social media. Because back then, somebody will slap you, you'll go home, they'll talk about it in the hood. Yeah. Now you get slapped. You on World Star. The whole world seen you get slapped. Like, now you gotta try to put something down. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
and people are doing stuff because they know it's being recorded.
Exactly. It's viral. But even besides that, like,
it's sick now.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's sick.
It ain't really no guidance, really.
So what's the solution? Like, it seems so fucked up.
I'm still working on that. I don't really know yet, but it's a solution, or we're gonna figure it out.
Damn.
I don't know. I be feeling like people only get up when they got somebody else that they don't like more.
I
kid you not. Yeah. Like in my head, that's the only time shit work. You and somebody can hate each other. If y'all don't like him more than you don't like him, y'all gonna whip his ass.
Whip his ass.
Like
that's it.
That's it. Like I feel like, but that's why I feel like New York problem is like, for instance, like if you, come on, I know 2016 you was active on Facebook. You remember New York versus Chicago? That little page? That was the only time everybody from New York was on the same page. Yeah. Like, we was killing them. Like, go front, we was killing them.
Yeah, we worked on them niggas.
That was the only time, like, I feel like New York as a whole isn't united. And that's a problem. But, like I've been saying, like, a lot of people been saying, it's just certain shit that people can't come back from. Mm-hmm. Like, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Certain shit that just can't be hashed out. But, I mean, it is what it is at that point.
You feel like music in 2021 has more or less like dissing and like bad shit in it?
There's more dissing.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's a whole lot of more dissing, a whole lot of smoking on more dead ops, a whole lot of that shit in 2021. Before, it was just like, I'm gonna holler at you. But now it's getting crazy and crazier because the generations under is getting more reckless and shit.
100%.
But that's I gotta think that's because of the drill music. It's because
it's because of social media.
Social media. Yeah.
Social media, it's not really the drill music. That's what they just gonna do, and they probably a lot of parents ain't really being there to guide their children.
Yeah,
that's another thing too.
The parents is like friends with their kids nowadays, so it's like that's why they do whatever they feel like doing.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I know most like I don't know if you're trying to talk about that. I just very fascinating to me. And I love talking about that whole situation because just like from an outside, I don't know. It's very fascinating.
I was about to go back to what I was saying.
Nah, yeah,
before,
we can move on.
I feel like y'all just cut my whole shit off.
Yeah, please.
I was gonna say though, like, how you feel about being in your hood nowadays? Being that just happened to Young Dolph and shit. Like, how a celebrity so big and clipped in his hood going to get cookies and shit make you feel as an artist being in your hood on the regular?
Like, shit, I've been peeped it. Like, it's like 90% of the rappers dying where they from. And I don't know, maybe is it like we probably feel we that's what we comfortable at. So that's where you gonna get a person where they comfortable at. So like for me, I'm starting to try to learn how to not be comfortable nowhere. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just feel like it's fucked up, man. Like Nipsey, Young Dolph, all Peter, them guys, man.
Definitely. They both got caught in their hood. Giving back to the hood type shit.
Giving back to the hood millions of dollars, and they still do you dirty like that. That shit is crazy. That's just the devil. For me.
Word.
Yeah, he seemed like he was getting very, very big. Like he had so much potential.
Ooh.
Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Nah, you bugged out. You say he seemed like he was getting big, nigga. That nigga was huge.
He was big.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, like in Memphis and shit. Nigga, he one of the second biggest niggas there. Him and Gotti.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's insane. It's insane. Like rap's unlike any other where like that shit's happening. And like hip hop, I guess. But it really sucks.
Nah, it definitely does though. I don't know, like even Dirk said it the other day. Like Dirk was like, yo, he said it in the song, like, why you got a gun on you? Because they killing an artist. Like, I feel like a lot of artists aren't taking it as serious. Like they find out, yeah, I'm an artist, I'm finally away from this shit. And it's like, you are, but bro, you feel me? You still want to live that life. You still want to be a part of that. Like a lot of artists to me don't know how to transition right. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of artists nowadays.
Yeah, they get too comfortable. Word. They killing the artist because they gonna get point. If you kill an artist, you like with the social media shit now, you kill an artist, you gonna go viral or some shit. That's what they thinking they have.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, look at Lil Tim. Lil Tim is viral.
Who's that?
The guy who killed King Von.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he killed King Von, and like literally most of his captions after that was just like talking about killing King Von. Like,
Is he locked up now though?
Nah, he home right now.
What?
I think he's still going to trial or some shit for that. I don't know. I think that's still a case, but he home. He bailed out.
Damn.
They did it in one of them states where you could shoot people and shit, I think.
Yeah,
I know there's a similar story with Pop Smoke, where the guys who shot him, I thought did it for like clout. Is that true?
Nah, that was a completely different situation. They like went and did that shit. That shit was crazy. That was, I ain't gonna front. That situation was just like that should have never happened the way that happened. RP to Pop Smoke, but that shit was crazy. The Vaughn in them situation, they was fighting and shit. Like, I just feel like as an artist, you shouldn't even indulge in that shit. Like, fuck it. What? They looking at you, so what? Nigga, you rich. Nigga, you got on the biggest chains in the club. Who isn't looking at you in this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Everybody gonna be on you.
And it's like a lot of artists don't believe in security nowadays, which is sad because, I mean, I don't know. Me personally, if I could pay somebody who could legally put something down, I would do that in a heartbeat. You could legally move on something for me. Why not?
Oh, shit. But that's because you feel me, they got an image to uphold.
But it's like, all right, I understand you got an image to uphold, and this is my problem with a lot of artists nowadays. I feel like it's an ignorance in it. All right, you got an image to uphold, cool, all right. So why don't you be smarter than everybody else? You got a man that hold a gun every day, no felonies. He just got the gun because he the clean one. Go get your security license, nigga. I'm rich. I could pay for you to do that. Yeah. And I could pay for you to walk around with any gun you want to walk around with. Then you could legally do it and we look cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I agree with that shit, man. It's just, you got to have your team. That's an important part of the shit. If you don't got a good team that's going to help you, God, because there's a lot of shit that's coming at you constantly. So you need help to balance everything out. So without a good team, God to tell you, yo, like you see how you saying that? A lot of niggas that just won't say nothing just to see something happen to you. So that's why the team is important.
I ain't gonna front, and I feel like that's an amazing point because a person team really is important. Like, you gotta understand, a lot of these artists, it don't be their fault. They're around assholes. And I get it, you want to take your team everywhere. You want to take the people that came up throughout the mud. But I came to a realization, even me now, I'm not rich. I'm not the littest nigga in America. Yeah. But the more money I get, the more friends erase they self. Mm-hmm. I'm not holding on to no relationship that's not meant to be. I ain't gonna front. I came to a point in my life where I just let people erase they self. You do something weird, I'm taking it personal. Move up. I don't got time to be forgiving people. I don't got time to be playing this back and forth game, giving you 2-3 tries. Because the third try might not make it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to, like, whoever around you, got to ask yourself, like, what is this person around me for?
Exactly. And a lot of people's not doing that.
Yeah.
At all.
People just go on with the hype. That's why a lot of bad shit happen. Indictments, all types of shit. People telling on each other. Everything got to be solid. You got to really know. Shit comes in all shapes, sizes. It could be a female. It could be a male. It could be a motherfucking midget. Like, you'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I believe you 100%, but damn, so the midget put me out, I feel away. I ain't gonna front, I'm gonna feel away. Like, damn.
The midget got me. Oh, shit. This little nigga that got me. Doodle chopped cheese.
Yeah. I'm gonna feel away. Nah, son, that shit is crazy.
I wanted to get to the music. Mm-hmm. I mean, we were talking about chopped cheese. What's the plan with the music? Have you gotten approached by labels? Have you gotten approached by any record labels?
Yeah, I get approached by them.
And are you looking to sign or?
If they talking about some life changing shit, then hell yeah, we gonna. For me, we out the hood. But if not, then we gonna work. Like, we ain't struggling.
I feel like a lot of your music, I feel like most of it is like very like high energy, where like you're like kind of gritty, like dog I like that, you know what I'm saying? Like more like not yelling, but like, you know what I'm saying, like that. Mm-hmm. Do you have any tracks where you're more like calm, for lack of a better word, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some tracks that I'm on some calm, relaxed shit. I got a lot of.
So have the fans heard any of that?
Not yet.
I'm interested to hear what they would think from a track like that.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie, but that's what's gonna come, because this we only in the Influence chapter 1, Chopped Cheese. We got a couple more chapters to go, a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they gonna start seeing it through that. And once they see it, we gonna see how they react to it, and then I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna give the fans what they want, like.
Yeah, because obviously everybody loves like a high energy song, and that's what you got in the videos. Like that one, your last video was fire. But it was a little gruesome for me. It was a little like, it was crazy. With the chainsaw and shit. Yeah. Cutting the fucking neck apart, whatever you.
Yeah, son. Yeah. Son, he did good on that part. I ain't gonna lie.
What was that? What, the person tied down or the person with the chainsaw?
Yeah, the person tied down, he out of here though. He with the angels in.
Yeah. He look like he got chopped up. Like he got turned to the chopped cheese.
Yeah, he definitely got turned into a chopped cheese though. Gangster. But yeah, that shit was viral though. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Who shot that?
Fun doing that shit?
World Star. Picture Perfect.
Oh, right. Yeah. What'd you say?
I was about to say, like, doing shit like that, like them video shit, I know them shit be fun as fuck. Like,
yeah, that should be fun. Sometimes it'd be like, that's a lot of work. You gotta do shit over and over and over and over again. And that should be annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when we press for time and shit. That's you know. Well, but it's fun though. It's like, I love it. That's just what I do.
Like, I could give it to you from now, like, even that you said like it's a lot of shit to do. The video aspect of your career is on a completely different level from a lot of artists, and even in the same caliber as you. You feel me? Like I feel like y'all take that serious. Like y'all shit is on World Star, great directors. You feel me? A lot of effects, a lot of shit going on. Like you think it's still going up, or you found your little loop of how you want your videos to look?
Well, it's still going up. There's no limit to me. Like we ain't shorting ourselves or cheating ourselves. You know, shout out to my team, right or wrong. For me, they be going crazy. They go hard. So like, I love it. It's changing my life.
Word.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know. How long we going, bro? You trying to wrap up? Unless there's anything, I like to ask. Is there anything you're trying to talk about, get off your chest for the fans?
Cool.
Buna. Yeah, but chillin'.
Alright, bet I got a couple more questions.
Yeah. Go.
Personally, fuck it. I was gonna say, you feel me? Like, I wanted to definitely touch up on the Chef G shit too right now.
Oh,
him
shit,
being
yeah.
sentenced 2 years and shit as an artist, where he was like, you feel like how do you feel about artists, feel me, being in certain predicaments now that they big artists? You get what I'm saying? Like, is there certain shit you shouldn't be doing? Certain shit like
You gotta protect yourself, man. Like, and that's all that was going on. And Chef, he a real nigga, and I'm tight that he in that position, bro. Like, well, he one of the first ones to start reaching out to me. He wrote me, yo, the world gonna know who you is, man. And he felt me through my music, and I felt him through his. And I feel like because you're an artist, if you get caught up in a situation, they're gonna try to roof you to make you an example.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're gonna try to do the most that they could do to you and try to get all your money. You know what I mean? So that's what I think that should be about.
Mm-hmm. So how's the love in your neighborhood, you feel me? Being that it's so much y'all there, you feel me? Like, what do you feel like anything separates y'all as a whole?
No, it separate us because like if we feeling like it's separating us, we gonna have our little arguments and we gonna knuckle up. That's just how we do out there. So it don't really be too much of that. It's just everybody gotta understand. We gotta stick together. That's it.
I mean, it's crazy that you said that though, cause like, I mean, me personally, like, I don't know, I grew up around a lot of old heads, like a lot of OGs and shit like that. So I'm down to knuckle up with anybody, anytime. You feel me? I feel like that's how a man should settle his shit with his mans. A lot of people don't believe in that though, and I feel like that's what's fucking up today's generation. Like a lot of people are scared to lose. Like,
yeah, nowadays nobody ain't fighting nowadays. It's over. But if we from the same soil, that's what we gotta do. That's that. We ain't taking it no further than that with each other out there in the hood. So, yeah.
I ain't go from me and my bed play too much. We took it a little further recently. Niggas is talking crazy, spun on each other with paintball guns.
Paintball guns, yeah, that's
Wait, what is it? Paintball guns?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nigga, goddamn, shot up one of my mates with paintball guns.
Yeah, that's cool. Calm shit like that. That's cool. As long as it ain't no real shit.
Nah. Come on. We all, like, nobody ain't letting that fly. Come on. There's too much of us to even consider that. But I ain't gonna front niggas talking crazy. Especially when they know you, they be playing a little too much.
Too much, yeah.
That's mad. If only everybody could just use paintball guns. That's probably a better place.
Unless you that one guy. You ever seen that video of that guy getting hit up with paintball guns? They beat his ass with them shits. It was like 5 of them shooting with paintball guns.
Word.
That's what they was doing out here for a little minute.
Yeah, that
paintball
shit was
guns.
torture, son. That shit looked crazy. Paintballs hurt, especially in the winter.
That's
Fuck
fact. When
that
they freeze over.
Fuck that shit.
I feel like you getting hit for real with them shits.
But nah, so like, when you see your career going in a couple of years, like, what's the goal? I know you keep saying you got a good team and shit. Like, I don't know if you want to spill your sauce, but like, what's the team plan right now? What's the agenda?
Just work. Like, no matter what. That's the plan.
Anything you looking forward to with your new tape?
But this shit should put me in put me right up in the ranks with the big dogs. It's like going to the NBA. You know what I mean?
You saying you're in a draft pick right now?
Yeah. The first draft pick.
Was it like kind of a statement making Fabio the only feature? Was that intentional just to be like?
No, that wasn't really intentional. It's just like I did a lot of my last mixtape album I dropped called Afghanistan. I put everybody on that shit, and it's like now it's like it's time for me to just grow, you know.
Yeah, that's big, and I know you're boys with them, so for you, I'm sure it's not as crazy, but just people seeing that with Fabio's name on the track, it'll just put you in a different caliber, and just to get your name out there, and like I know on Spotify it'll be like he appears on your track. That's just so good, and he's just going crazy right now.
Yeah, he doing his thing, so shit is even better for me. The more he do, like more he win, the more I win.
Yeah,
shit like that.
I mean, you got a little experience in this shit though, so like for upcoming artists, you feel me? We like to ask advice questions for them and shit like that. So working with a sound artist like Favi, like how do you go about that? Besides feature prices and shit, cause we ain't gonna, you know, they gotta pay what they gotta pay. But how does it go about like releasing the track, getting it cleared, shit like that? Like,
well, you gotta go viral. The numbers gotta look right. If the numbers don't look right, that shit ain't gonna get cleared.
Damn. I didn't know labels move like that. I thought they just clear it once you pay.
Well, if you paying. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm lit. Like, fuck.
So like, how's like royalties and shit split on tracks like that? Like going into shit like that, like they be like, fuck it, you can have all that shit, or you and the label split a cut.
We split it. Shit like that, you split it. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you might. It just all depends on the situation, really.
But it sounds like labels aren't adding too much like extra complexity to it. Like you don't have to release on their terms about like when you're allowed to release. Having Fabio on the track.
I'm lit, bro. So it's like they
no, I know. I'm just like with labels. I just know with label standards because like they have a lot of the ownership now.
Yeah. Sometimes they
like,
be on their bully.
You can't just be like, yo, Fabio, let's drop now. Like you have to talk to them and then you have to clear it and shit.
Yeah, he have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
It just depends on if the artist fuck with you. If that artist fuck with you, he can make something happen.
Right. Yeah.
But I be saying that a lot too, cause like when Lil Uzi had his whole label situation, when he was dropping Free Uzi, he was on his little rebellion shit. He's like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want. I be saying that, like a lot of people come up here and talk about how they do shit with artists or how they got situations they label and they label holding them. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna front. As long as you doing the work that they saying and you on your bullshit, you could do what you want for the most part.
You could do what you want. As long as you making that bag back, you flipping that bag, you good.
Yeah. I mean, some artists have a lot more freedom than others. I know some artists can't release shit. Whereas other artists are they're with the labels, they're signed, but they're still doing most of the shit on their own. And they just got a good like copy and paste formula.
So if you was to sign a deal, what type of deal you think you would sign personally? Like a promotional, like 360, like what you think you're looking forward to?
Like distributions and shit like that.
I feel like that's the best to go.
Unless it's a life changer, they throwing me and my family never gotta look back. I'm jumping. I'll be out of here. You gonna think I sold my soul? Shit. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. If it's not like that, then we good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of artists. Their plan is to just get as lit as they can, so that when the day comes where they do sign, it's just like everything's in their favor, like a big advance, not too much percentage given away.
Yeah, if it's like that, that's what I'm saying. They gonna think I'm Illuminati.
Yeah,
that's the goal. Like,
you know what I'm saying, for real, bro. If it's not, then we good. Even though I ain't gonna never be on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we heavy.
Oh, what, like Illuminati shit?
Oh, yeah, I'm just joking.
I was about to say, don't get me started. Them niggas come to me with a good offer, I'm joining. You bugging.
I've heard that. I've heard that. Like,
I don't know. It's a secret society. I don't know about all that devil stuff, but the right society of people come up to me, yo, you win. Like, fuck it, we in.
But what if they want you to... What
if they want me to do what?
Nah, it's like selling your soul.
I ain't gonna front. Long as there's no mon shit, I'm joining.
That's the main...
Nah.
Wait,
that can't be the main
thing.
What?
Some what?
That can't be the main thing. some like homo shit. Like, I'm not with that.
Your name gonna be, what's that shit called?
Bunda.
Stop playing with
They
me.
gonna start
Bunda.
They gonna start calling you
Yo.
Bunda.
I'm not on none of that. Then at that point, then them niggas.
I gotta
weird.
watch you.
Never. But I'm just talking. Be real with yourself. Not like I said. Not no homo stuff. The right group of people come up to you. Bill Gates and me. Oh. Not. How you know that? You're not in the group. You don't know if they be like, yo, just go catch a body for us. Shit. They could say anything. They might just be like, yo, just join you. Cool.
So you gonna knock your mans off?
Nah, knock my mans off is crazy. Random person, yeah, they might get knocked off.
Nah, they like to take shit personal.
I ain't gonna front.
You
Personal.
seen Squid Games and shit. You know how...
Let me tell you something. Squid Games is different. Me personally, I felt like I'd have won that shit. I wasn't making no friends there. That's why I would have won. That little Marvel challenge.
How would you have won? What would you have done?
Bro, I'd have been on bad time. Like, how can you not win that? What part you think you would have lost? And I'm gonna tell you exactly how to won.
How about the one when you have to the glass steps with the
Bodman, yo, go before me. Straight. Not doing it.
Have
I
you
ain't
seen
gonna
the show?
front.
Yeah, but then when Shorty was getting Nikki with Son, she jumped on his body when he was on
Now,
his
let me
shit
tell you
like
something.
that.
Son, wilded out. He got a little too personal. I'd have pushed her. I'm being real. I'd have pushed her. Once you'd have tried to do that, if the glass broke,
She
it
had
broke.
him locked in though.
He let him grab her. You see what you said? Don't get too comfortable.
You don't get too comfortable.
Exactly.
You got
Take
to
your own
comfortable.
advice.
full circle right there.
I ain't let nobody grab me like that.
Or
That's crazy. I'm gonna win Squid Game. That's what Shaquani would say.
Yo, bro, you gotta have faith in yourself like that. I feel like that's rule number one. I feel like I can go anywhere in life. I could take over this whole shit if I wanted to. You feel me? But I feel like that's a mindset you gotta tell yourself. I told you, people I look up to, like, look at Mike Tyson. He said, yo, the reason why I won every fight is because I knew I was gonna win. You gotta move like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only way you gonna win. I mean, don't get me wrong, people get lucky, but how long is luck gonna last? Look at all the one-hit wonders. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Well, that's
no.
how I feel with this music shit. I know I'm gonna get lit off this shit.
And
Again, we lit.
that's what sells. Your personality is as big as your music. Your music is fire. So if you coming through confident about it, you not scared to tell, yo, DJ, cut all that other shit off. Play my shit in here. Niggas gotta jack you. What is there not to jack? That's just
But
how
then you don't think they gonna feel like you on some bully shit?
fuck it. Bullies win. You gotta bulldog your way through the shit.
Well then, what if they start like, how you call that? Blackballing.
I mean, would they
What,
blackball
the
you for?
industry you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, would they blackball you for though?
Yo, turn that everything that shit off. Fox smack the shit out of you, and if you play my shit.
I'm be like,
That-
you sound stupid, cause my man's a paid security guard. So what you gonna do?
So how you gonna tell them to turn everything off and play my shit?
Play my shit. Play my shit. And guess what? That vibe is gonna go crazy. I'm like, damn, might as well keep it on. All the shorties shaking ass, all the bullets throwing bread. This the vibe. They gotta jack
But
you.
what if they not listening to you? Like they just in their zone, like they set that they paid to do this.
Then look, you gotta fix your shit. Cause Blueface was sitting outside of high school, standing on his car playing his shit. If you gotta bully your way through it, then that's what you gotta do. I'm telling you, like, your name is not gonna get nowhere unless you drag your name there. You feel me? Nobody gonna know you unless you make it known. Like, yo, I'm Kwani, nigga. I'm in the spot now. Shit. I mean, that's the confidence I walk with. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't like being the star everywhere I go, but I understand, like, in this shit, just being an influencer, making music and all that, shit, you gotta put yourself on Front Street.
Yeah,
So if I walk in a club, yo, tell the DJ put the light over here. Yeah, tell them the money makers is over here. Send the shorties over here.
Some people be scary, bro.
Then you not built for this shit.
I'm saying, like, who you approaching, the people you approach, yo, play this shit over here. They get scared of you, it be over.
Why you moving like that then? I ain't
Cause
saying
you
you
want to
got,
be heard.
I ain't saying you gotta be an asshole about it.
I'm
Shit. You got money, you might as yo, hold this. All right, you did a good job. Play my shit. As long as your shit is getting out there, I feel like, look, any means necessary, get it out there. For real. And look how far that should have take you.
Yeah. But for the most part, they fuck with me. All the DJs and shit, they fuck with me, fuck with my team. So I already got that locked in. Like,
How it feel though, like being an artist now that you like a bigger artist, going to spots and clubs and shit.
like the NBA artists.
Yeah.
All right. So how it feel? It feels
That asshole. Where did that come from?
because it's different levels. You know, it's high school basketball, college ball, then the NBA.
My son was in the draft pick. He in the A now.
Yeah, we in the A now. Whoa, like Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, but for like, it just be like like I said, it's a lot of pressure. Can't just do anything no more. You can't be out there. It's just a big. You going from chilling in the hood all day to now you can't do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta relearn it's like relearning how to walk a different way. That shit is like one of the hardest things to do. And if you're not smart enough, tough enough, and can't really take what people say, don't know how to control yourself, it's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think that your career has taken off with the emergence of the drill scene? Did you start getting lit when New York started getting lit, like with the drill?
Yeah, hell yeah, facts.
So
Like I caught it late though. If I would have caught it early, I would have been wilding.
but you said you were like chilling with Fabio before Big Drip.
Yeah, I wasn't rapping though. I was just
Okay.
my cleats on. That time I didn't give a fuck about no rapping. I didn't even know I could rap like that.
Word. So when you start rapping?
I would say, yeah, what made you start that shit?
Like I just started going to the studio. We'd be playing 2K and I'd just be rapping. And then I'd be drunk. We be just going in and niggas be like, yo, nah, son, you need to go to the studio. Or we in the neighborhood, niggas playing dice on the side blocks. And niggas, I just be rapping, drunk, rapping, you know what I'm saying? Popping shit. Going back and forth playing with my mans. And that shit was sounding crazy. Niggas like, nah, we gotta get you in the studio. And then we started laying them records down. And I started talking about that drill shit. And it just went up. Niggas was feeling it. I said, oh, all right, yeah, this is what we're doing. Every little couple dollars we get, I'm going to the stool. Mommy give me an allowance, I'm going to the stool. Shit like that, you know?
And you always came in the way you're coming in now on tracks. Like you always came with that energy.
Always came with that energy.
Where'd that come from? Like you're pretty chill right now. Like where did that come from?
Bro, the only reason why I'm chilling is because I be moving around a lot with my big bros and shit. So I'll be tired.
Yeah.
So like, it's like by the time I gotta, like, I'll be like, I don't even be wanting to come outside. I be wanting to get some rest, but ain't no rest with this shit. If you sleep, you don't eat.
That's a fact.
That's why I'm like on some calm shit. And plus, I'm humble. I know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's lit, if it's a bunch of people it's lit, then it's lit. It's going up. It's up there, it's up there. And fuck it. Like, that's how I'll be on it. But, whoa, like, that's the only reason why I'm on some relaxed shit.
I mean, it's also like we're just chilling, having a conversation.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, we just chopping it up right now.
Yeah, word. Like, why you want me to, yo, what the fuck, do the room? All day.
To be honest, I like part of me thought you were gonna
that's what he's gonna do. I swear to God, he thought
coming through the door, like mad energy.
Yeah, but I don't be liking people to feel uncomfortable and shit, man. We chilling. Like, I'm a sociable person, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. But that's good. That should take you far that you know when and when not to have that shit on. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Especially that shit take people by surprise when you just turn that shit on out of nowhere.
Yeah, like I'm sure fans come up to you and like, yo, Buna, what the fuck? And then you're like trying to chill. And then
they come up to me, I'll be like, yo, watch that nigga, son. They're like, son.
They're just trying to match your energy.
I love your music, son. Yeah. Take a picture. I'm like, oh, all right, come on.
Yeah, quick picture.
That's hilarious.
I ain't gonna
you never know. There's weirdos outside.
Nah, there's some weirdos out here. Some weirdos out here that follow you in spots, all types of weird shit.
Nah, it's a shame. You're not the first person to say like fans. It's really awkward for fans to come up to you because it's kind of nice like when when your fans see you, they're like, oh, I want to take a picture, this, and that. Like, we've had people say, like, if you're a fan, don't come up to me. Just, like, interact with me online. Like, I don't want to have to, like, look over my shoulder and be, like, worried about people coming up to me.
People scary. If it's my time, it's my time. You know, I put my life in the Lord's hands, bro. I ain't trimming off that. I love that when my fans come up, take pictures.
Word. So initially I had asked like how you like kind of coincide with the drill music. Where do you think like Brooklyn drill is going? Do you think, because obviously New York is hot right now, not just Brooklyn, just New York music right now is hot. And I would consider it to be on the rise for the next year or two. I'm interested to hear where you think the whole scene is going, long term.
This shit gonna be forever. Like,
Really?
This is one of those where it's just gonna be like this forever. Cause, come on, bro, it's New York, bro. We done started a whole bunch of trends. You know that. Like, people want to dress like us. People want to talk like us. People want to do whatever we do. So if we rapping the way we rapping, they gonna want to do that too. So it's like, it's gonna be way more than 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, facts.
Well, I agree that New York, like a lot of the culture like originates from there, but in terms of just like the scene, I guess the drill scene, like all the eyes are on New York right now, and the crazy views on YouTube, and all, like a lot of artists are now trending on YouTube and stuff like that. I feel like that would only happen with a few New York artists. Now it's happening with like a handful, like 10, 15. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not with a label, and what did your last music video do?
Chopped Cheese, it did like
300K?
300K
Like,
in a day.
to me, I feel like it's unheard of. No?
No.
And you're not the only one in Brooklyn.
I'm like one of the only ones in Brooklyn. That's not
That's
signed. That's doing
those numbers.
Nah, definitely. That's not son.
It's a fact. I'm legendary. Gangster.
Yeah.
Mr. Humble himself, look.
Look, we in the building. Gang shit. G-Way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get me acting crazy.
I was about to say, you might as well. So, look, he started. You got him start with that last question.
Yeah.
But that's good to hear. I don't know. I always thought that New York like has its time right now. In a couple of years, I felt like it would sizzle down. Like all of the lit artists now would go on to do stuff, but like the underground scene wouldn't be getting the attention that it is now. Like the underground scene here is getting crazy. It's not even underground. It's like mainstream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you would think I'm signed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of media.
Thought I was.
Yeah, I don't know. My whole concept of World Stars, you have to be signed to get on World Star. That's how it always has been. So I just like, that nigga got to be signed.
Oh.
No, they just fuck with my sound, and they been seeing potential in me, and I don't be getting caught up, getting in trouble. For me, I'm smart. So all of that shit play a part. My team's strong, my team's smart. We know what we doing, so it's all of that shit lock in. With the World Star shit, they fuck with me. And that's a blessing, though.
I could give you that. You one rapper, I ain't hear nothing bad on your name yet. No crazy, wild shit. Like, some of these rappers be going out crazy.
They be going crazy, bro. And I don't know why. I just think they special in it. They just be special. Like, they really, they just know how to go viral, but they don't know how to think.
I don't know what to do after that.
After that, they was just like stuck in a...
Yeah.
The next person tricked them out their spot type shit. You know?
Yeah. I won't say any names, but I've definitely, for like the few years I've been in tune with this, I've seen some big names kind of die down and some new guys just replace them. Whether it's, I mean, a few of them have gotten like locked up, so like you can't do anything about that. But just some people, like, not even, they just used to be lit, and after a few years, just on to the next. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I agree. I think it takes a certain artist, certain person to know how to capitalize on it and how to keep growing, you know? But we do have to wrap up. So if you want to send a message to the fans, promote your new shit.
Yeah, go get that Chopped Cheeses out on all platforms. Go follow me on Instagram, Bankroll_Buna, YouTube, Bankroll Buna, Facebook, Bankroll Buna. We here. You feel me? You going crazy? G with the gang, bullshit. The 3 O's. We on our own. I don't know it coming. Leo.
Pleasure, bro. Otherside podcast. Buna, thank you, bro.
No problem.
Appreciate it.